This is a sheet of book cloth that I made in a previous video where I showed you how to make wheat paste to apply paper to the back of fabric to make your own book cloth. And today I've just taken a piece of this book cloth that I'm going to be using in a project where I'm going to be making a little notebook. So I've just cut it out like so, and this is going to be the cover. So I've already got my chipboard, my spine, and I've made 10 signatures here with 3 sheets in each. So, alright, so I am going to apply this to the fabric, and from Timo I purchased one of these kits. Now it's made out of that really cheap balsa wood. I don't know how long this is going to last, but we'll give it a crack. There are some things here that I'm not sure how they work, or even if they are in fact square. I know that this particular triangle is not square because I can see that when I put it on the edge of my card. But there are some things here that might come in handy, which would be these 2 spaces. I might try those out. And this little bit here, if I put that near the corner, I can get myself a nice cut there on the fabric. So that is the plan, to use these to get these down here first. All right, wish me luck. So I'm just going to use some Elmer's glue. I've given this sponge a bit of a workout today, and I think that it's starting to disintegrate. Let's make sure I've got no bumps of anything sort of sitting there on the side. All right, let's sit that one down. First. I might just flip this over for a second. Okay, good-o. Let's put my little spacer in there. I never said I wasn't messy. And then the back. So next job is to trim this down a little bit. So I'm just going to put this to the side here and use that as a guide for the corners. Then I need to just go through and just trim off a little bit around the edges so that it's not too bulky, but I don't want to trim too much as well. So I'm just going to take off a little bit. This edge is not too bad. Okay, and now it's time to put a little bit more glue around the outside. I might even just put this into a bit of a dish, I think, if it's not going to come out properly. Try not to get glue everywhere. The other side. Note to self, too much glue. Okay, and then just a little bit in. Okay, so that is the cover. So far so good, and then we just need to put the inside in there. So we'll leave that to dry to the side. Today I'm just finishing off the book. This is well and truly dry because it's been a couple of weeks now since I last filmed, and I've made up a set of signatures. I didn't film this because I don't know how to do it properly yet, and I didn't want to show you the wrong way. And I've cut 2 pieces of paper that are going to be the end papers for this book in here. So I'm just going to apply those now onto the covers. And I'm using a trusty scraper, my paint scraper, which is just another fancy name for the cardboard piece. Just putting that onto the front cover. I'll apply this one. Like I said, I don't know. This is the very first book that I've made, and I'm just learning. So I'm just having a bit of a play. And I think it's okay to have a little bit of a play and not get too bogged down with stuff. So that's what I'm wanting to do by having this, because as you play and you make mistakes, you're going to learn from those mistakes. I probably should have put some paper underneath this glue, for example. But all is good. Make sure it's opening the same way as the book. There we go. Now I can add that into here. That's the next step. So this is the book I've made. I've made some mistakes here because the pages don't quite line up, but I'll learn from that next time. And of course I didn't stitch it properly either. So if you're opening the book, you can see the signatures. It does lie flat. Okay, the signatures aren't tight enough there. But you know what? First effort, happy days. Got myself a little sketchbook that I've absolutely made myself, so happy with that. And the book cloth, which is what this was all about, is working a treat. So I absolutely recommend using the wheat paste and creating a book cloth in this way. Thank you for watching the video today. I hope that you have enjoyed seeing how you might be able to create book cloth for your own projects. And I'll see you in the next one. Happy creating!